Hey, we're here at Bye Bye Baby. We're gonna look at all of these strollers. I'm gonna put my kiddos in them, test out the different ages, and we're going to see which ones I think will be the best for Disney. And I'll link the whole review and ultimate guide to strollers for Disney in the links below. Okay, let's get started. Head inside. We're here at Bye Bye Baby. We've got our new stroller that I just got that we love. It's all 4 kiddos in here. They love it. They got a nice blanket happening. Space for the jujube diaper bag. All of our different stuff. They all recline, but you'll see that later when we get inside. We're gonna go look at all the awesome strollers so that I can give you guys the lowdown on what I think will be the best stroller for Disney. We're gonna try with all 4 age groups, and let's go. And I will be reviewing all of these strollers, testing them out to get you guys the best, most up-to-date info on the best strollers for Disney. So let's get an overview of what we're gonna look at today. So I have a few key ones in mind that I'm going to test out with different age groups. We're going to start with my 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and 7-year-old to see which ones will be good for infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and big kids. And it'll just kind of give you an idea of what that age child would look like in the stroller you're looking for. So we're going to start here with I'm just going to kind of quickly run you through all the different strollers that I will be looking at and testing today. All of those will be linked in the description below. They'll be just quick, short little review videos to give you guys a really good in-depth idea on what each stroller will look like with each age group. So I think I might do it 2 ways. I think I will have videos that will be what an infant looks like in all of these best strollers for Disney, as well as a video with all of the toddlers, all of the big kids, and all of the preschoolers. Then I think I'll have a separate set of videos that will just be the stroller itself with all of the children in it. That way you can kind of easily maneuver to find the info you need quick. So that's what I'm here to do. Let's get looking. So I think the few I'm gonna look at for sure is I'm gonna look over here at this Up a Baby Vista, see what it's all about, see how hard it is to fold down. We're definitely gonna look at the Cruise Up a Baby V2. This one I think will be really great for all ages, but more about that later. I'm also going to be looking at the moderately priced Baby Jogger City Mini GT2. So we'll also look at that, as well as, let's see, there's a few other ones. We'll look at the Baby Zen Yo-Yo 2, kind of get a feel for what we think about that one. We're also going to be looking at the Pockit Plus by GB, as well as there's a few other ones. Let's see. The Chico Mini Bravo Plus we're going to look at. We're going to look at Chico Lightweight as a nice low-cost option. It's only $99. And you can kind of see what we think about that one. We're also going to take a good look at the Summer Infant 3D. We're going to, I think those are all of the singles we're going to look at. Hi, my kiddos are back. My models have returned. They're in our favorite stroller for multiple children. This is our Larkbird. You cannot take it into Disney, but it is a great stroller. Hi, babies. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. So that one's ours. We love it. Fits all the kiddos, but not for Disney, so I'll have a video about that on its own for everyday life. I think those are most of the single strollers. The double strollers that we're going to look at today are going to be the City Select Luxe by Baby Jogger. We're going to look at probably this City Mini G2 Double, GT2 Double. We're also going to look at the B.O.B. Gear. What is this one called? I know it's the B.O.B. Gear. Can't remember what it's called. The Revolution Flex 3.0. So we will look at that as well, kind of get an idea for that one. Hi! So here we have our model Eleanor. She's 1. We are looking at the GB Pockit Plus, and so far I'm loving it. So if you don't know, I own just the GB Pockit, and I love it. The upgrades here are a new and nice and much better with more coverage visor. Yeah. And then they've added a little bit more padding and structure, which I really like. As well as they've changed the way that the footrest is, because I didn't love the GB Pockit that I have with the footrest, but they've also extended the seat a little further for a bigger kid, as well as adding a reclining option, which I really like. I love that it has this reclining option, because the Pockit that I have does not. So it's overall a really good lightweight stroller. It's pretty hefty and pretty sturdy, yeah. And it goes up to 55 pounds, which is great. Okay, so now we have Daisy, who's 2. Hi, Daisy. Yeah, so we're getting to see what a 2-year-old roughly looks like in the GB Pockit. She has plenty of leg space, which I appreciate, and it's still pretty sturdy. In a minute, we'll have my daughter, who's 8 and really tall, or about to be 8 and really tall, sit in here and see how it does. I think she's right below the threshold. I think she has about 55 pounds. And so let's see what she looks like. And then we'll also have my son, who's 3, sit in this one to give us a good idea of what that age group would look like in this stroller. It has a really, really great ease of use. I'll also show you what it looks like as it's broken down and the 2 different ways that I break mine down that I have at home. Hello, yes. Hi, Daisy. Do you like that stroller? Yeah. This is my 7-year-old. She's able to sit, and she actually has space, if you can see. So the seat's really nice when it comes to length and depth. When it comes to length, it's really at the edge of the limits. But if you've got a 6 to 8-year-old, you might be okay. It's overall, I would maybe pick it if you're looking for a stroller for a Disney and your kiddo really, really needs somewhere to just sit. Because since they're older, they are heavier. It's nice that this stroller overall by itself is really lightweight. So when you push it with her in it, it's not as heavy as some of these other strollers might be. So now we've got Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Sit back. You comfortable? So this is what about a 2-year-old would look like in this stroller. It's at the full recline right now. So we'll sit it up. One thing I definitely am not loving the way that they have developed the system. You basically have to hold, it's definitely a 2-handed deal. You have to hold this and pull that to tighten it, which I'm not loving, but you know, to each his their own. Another interesting tidbit is it has a built-in shoulder pad, which at first seems nice, except for look at where Daisy's sitting, and it's not even on her shoulders. This is, as you can see, she wants to sit up higher. This is as high as it will go. And I don't know, I think having a bit of a more vertical as the max sitting up would be best. What do you think, Days? Yeah. Yeah, I think for a little baby this would be great because it keeps them reclined. But I think as you get to the age 2 range, this is probably less ideal for sure. Just simply on the fact that that's as high as it sits up. And she's gonna wanna look around at Disney. I think she'll end up spending a lot of her time sitting up or craning her neck, as you see doing now. So there's that. And then the other thing I wouldn't love exactly is this puzzle piece lock. Every time you buckle them in, you're going to have to do this. Hold on, Days. She's like, let me out of here. You have to take this piece. Excuse me, hold on. You have to take this piece. As you can see, it's really hard to do. one-handed, then you have to run it through and then buckle it. And you still have to like align it. And you have to do that for both sides. So definitely not a quick, easy in and out, which I don't love, especially if you're getting in and out of Disney parks all day long and on and off of rides. That's gonna become a nightmare real quick. We have Daisy in this very popular City Mini GT2 stroller by Baby Jogger. She wants to run and play. Yeah, so as you can see, she's only 2 and her feet are already at the end. But if that's not a concern, overall though, it is a nice feel. And my favorite thing I think is the big cover so that you can be protected from the Florida sun. I love that factor. It has a nice big canopy as well as a couple different viewing options, which I like. I like that you can look straight down from them or you can look from here, which is really nice. It's nice that that's a multi-faceted option, as well as the big basket underneath and the easy to recline. Oh, that's a nice feature too. It's a nice big netting area. I think the canopy is my favorite feature out of everything, especially for nap times. And then as well as this nice big mesh area that you can cover if you choose to. I think it's great, especially in Florida heat. You're going to need somewhere to let that air through because it often gets real hot under that canopy when they're all just boxed in like that. So I think that's probably my favorite feature, is this nice panel here to allow them to get a nice fresh breeze, especially when they're napping. And obviously this is an ideal stroller for daytime napping when you're out and about at the Disney parks. It also has this nifty little release here, provided I can figure it out. Oh, there we go. Hi, Days. Hi. So you just simply take that out of there and then it Velcros in place, which is nice. So if they did want darkness, you could have that. Boo. As well as ease of maneuverability is really nice. I think getting in and out of crowds would be really good. I don't think it's great for buses though, because it does not break down very light, or does not break down very far and is not very light. So now we've got Sophia, who's 7, in the City Baby Jogger GT2. As you can see, I saw a lot of moms asking on the review sites whether this would be good for their 6-year-old. Probably not. I could see the appeal because the seat looks nice and big, but there's just nowhere for them to put their feet. This little edge here is not deep enough for anybody to put, you know, their heels on. So if there was an actual footrest, I would say maybe, but because there's not, I would say no. This is definitely not for big kids. Unless they want to sit, I don't know, cross-legged or something, because their feet touch the ground. And I don't think it would be super comfortable to sit holding your legs up for a long time. So now we're looking at the Cruise V2 stroller by UPPAbaby, and we're loving it. This is reclined, so it can recline completely flat, which will be ideal for nap time at the parks. It has a really great coverage canopy. I do wish it had a little bit of an extension here, but I think it does. Hold on, we're testing it out. Ooh, it does. And it also has this lovely mesh area for extra breathability and being able to peek in on them. Oh, that's nice. Qualm reviewed and fixed. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's pretty awesome. It completely unzips and extends so that they are completely covered from the Florida sun. They are completely covered from the Florida sun when they're napping, which is amazing. And I love that it has multiple footrests, so when they are sitting forward, they have somewhere to let their feet hang if they want to extend their legs a little bit, as well as being able to access the basket from the front and the back. And they have multiple seating options. You want to go ahead and recline it forward and back for us. And it has a super simple one-handed recline, so they can be, oh, and sit up.
Oh, you gotta sit back, thank you.
You can sit really far forward as well as all the way back, and look at how easy that is. So if they are nap time, they're ready for a nap, you can just recline them. You have multiple reclining options, as well as an amazing canopy that not only gives them a little bit of fresh air with that vent, but it also has the full coverage from the sun and noise probably too. This zips on and off for cleaning, which is appreciative, as well as moves all around and pops off. But what I do like is you don't necessarily have to take that off to put them in and out.
The fact that you don't have to fight with
yeah,
the stroller to get your...
Yes, we also like that when it is sitting up or laying down, you do not have to fight to get your stuff out of there. It's really easy. And for my tall parents, I also would suggest this. It's definitely a wonderful luxury item for sure, especially for my tall parents. The ability to have that handle extend like that is so nice. Just so that you're not bending down to push it. That's super nice that it has multiple options so that you can get the right fit.
Look, this is the lock.
As well as these bars here. Owen.
Oh,
You gonna help him? What are you doing? So this is the Uppa Baby Cruise. It is my favorite so far. It has full suspension. So those bars on each side are all suspension. So you can go through gravel and grass and all of that, and your kiddo's riding smooth the whole way, as well as lockable front wheels for those terrains, as well as a fully reclinable entire seat thing instead of just the seat back, which I really love. It has so many awesome options. Not only does it have a good sized canopy, but this unzips, as you'll see in a minute, and you can have this full coverage for nap times and protection from the sun. And when it's in the smaller session, when it's zipped, it even still has a front panel to peek in on them or to get them a little bit of extra air, which I appreciate. It also has this great little bar that you can take on or off, as well as a leather zippered cover that you can remove for cleaning. Not to mention the ease and maneuverability and the ability to reach all your things. They have a nice little cup holder here with an elastic strap to keep it in place, as well as this easy push button recline that allows it to completely recline, which is my favorite feature. They can literally be like they're laying down in bed while you're at Disney, which I think is the best. Not even to mention just the immense coverage you'll get from the sun, and a huge basket for all those souvenirs, snacks, treats, toys, bags, and stuff. As well as forward access. You can also access the basket from the front as well as the back, which I love. Let's see if there's any other features I've missed. It's pretty fantastic. Oh, the adjustable handle is also really cool. If you're a tall parent, there you go. It has 3 different adjustable areas or levels. 1, 2. I guess it has 2 because you have, I guess it'd be 3 total. This one, middle, and then really high. And that just makes it so easy. Let's see how tricky it is to fold up or not. And I don't know what this is for. I might have the lady enlighten me because I have no idea. It might be how you... Oh, it looks like these are sliders. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So you just pull those... You just pull them and then it folds down. And then it looks as though it also has an adjustable footrest. And I'm sure it folds down all the way. And then it stands on its own. I'm not in love with the way that it folds. As you saw, it fell down. But I also was trying to use one hand. But it's not exactly the most compact in the world. But the feature of being able to lay flat is a huge deal. And to reopen it up is as simple as that. And that was one-handed, so that wasn't too bad. So that is the Uppa Baby Cruise. I do like that one. I also think now that I've seen the footrest be able to be moved back like that, this might just be a good choice for your 6-year-olds. If you have like a 5 or 6-year-old, that would probably be really great because it gives them space to put their feet, as well as an additional footrest way out here. So I do think that's an awesome. It goes up to 50 pounds. So if you have somebody under 50 pounds, this might be a good option for the big kids. UPPAbaby Vista is the one we're going to talk about now. I am really liking it, especially because if you have 3 kids, it comes, at least I think it comes with, I'll have to double check. If it doesn't come with it, I'll leave the link for it below, but it has this piggyback, which is great. So it's not only like a sit and stand kind of thing, but it's got both seats, and then it also has another spot for another kid to stand, which is really cool, and we will absolutely test that out with my 3 kids. And what I'm really liking, the features are same awesome, easy one button recline, as well as comfy seats, removable tray thing here, a good 5-point harness, good padding, rugged, so it should hold up to lots of getting in and out. Nice footrest down there, as well as the footrests are adjustable. And it looks like it should be able, it also has a 1-point release to expand the handle, which probably allows you to have the seat lay back more. We'll see. Yep, sure enough. Cool. So if you extend the handle, then you are also able to lay this back seat back further, which is really great for naps. They each, front and back seat, have this awesome feature of a zipper extension. Oops, let me lock it. Let's see how hard it is to lock. Oh, it's easy, maybe. Yeah, oh, okay. Yes, it's easy. Just the one pedal, which is nice. But I'm used to ones that push down. This one is like a button kind of thing. But it has this awesome zippered feature. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. That expands it. So when it's just this one piece, you have this bit here, which you can then see the kiddo. But you can also expand it for more coverage, which I love. And then you have the option of having 2 vented areas, which is really great. So you can not only see the kid, but they are really, really protected from the sun. So if they are napping, this is going to be great. I mean, they're almost completely covered from the Florida sun, which is a bonus, a huge bonus. This is the other front seat. I assume it can also recline, but we'll see. See what finagling I can do here. Oh, I'm wondering, let's see, I wonder if I lay this one up and move this footrest, if I can figure out a way to get that to happen. But I do really love this piggyback feature. And I love the same thing I loved about the other UPPAbaby is this nice, huge pocket back here, as well as a nice couple of cup holders. I do wish it had more, but this is better than nothing. I'm sure you can always go over here and get yourself more cup holders. So that's not too bad. Obviously, I wish it came with it, but if it doesn't, that's fine too. And it might, I just might not be able to find it. But you can get more for 20 bucks, basically. So there's that. As well as, it looks like they do have snack tray options. I wish it came with it, but you know, it is what it is. It also has a carry-all cubby thing you can purchase. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I think you can also take this off. I think you can take them both off and put in an infant car seat if you wanted to in one of the seats, which is really nice for the versatility. You also have the option of buying, I'm pretty sure you can probably get a bassinet as well. So that is nice to have those different options. But even just with the 2 seats, I think it's a great deal. And I think, let's see, what is this button? There's so many awesome buttons. I don't know what they're all for. Oh, so that's the button to release it. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this footrest. I don't know. I was trying to see how hard it would be to get this front to recline, because I would think that you might want 2 kids to nap. I'm finding that to be a concern. I don't know where the other kid's legs would be though. So not sure. I guess you would just have the kid that's trying to nap perhaps be in the back. seat, because clearly trying to have the front one recline is tricky. So I don't know about that, but if you're just willing to put that napping kiddo in the back, come here, I'll do, then that would probably be the best option. So now we're gonna try it with our models. So this is the UppaBaby Vista V2 with 2 kiddos in it, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. You can extend the handle really easily for if you're taller, or to lay this back. Daisy, get your feet out of there. And it does lay down, which is really nice for a nap. Are you laying back? The problem I foresee, and maybe if you know how to fix this problem, you can, but from what I understand, you cannot lay them both back at the same time. Now, you might be able to switch the seat around, and then they will both lay back either. But overall, I really like it. I also love this option to add a piggyback extension for bigger kids. If you've got an older kid that needs a little break around Disney, then you can push it. I'm not sure if they're meant to stand here or on the other side. So this is what a 3-year-old on it would look like. That's what a 3-year-old would be like in the higher seat, with a 7-year-old on the back with the extension. So this would be nice if you just needed somewhere to stash that kid for a minute for a rest, depending on how tall they are. So for 3 kids, this is nice if they just need somewhere to stand for a minute. Hop down. Hop down. Or if you just need these 2. What's also nice is they lean back pretty well. This front one doesn't though. I mean, I think you can switch the seats around, flip them reverse, and maybe then it will lay back. Oh yeah, it's kind of hard. But with kiddos' legs, I don't know. I think maybe you have to reverse them. But either way, this is the UppaBaby Vista. I do enjoy it. I think you might have to learn some tricks of turning the seats around, perhaps, to get them to both lay back and be covered. But overall, for size and ease, and adding this 3rd kid option is a really great deal. This is the Bob Revolution Flex 3.0. We've got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old hanging out. They've got plenty of feet room to grow, which is really nice, as well as the nice big canopies that come all the way down, which is so helpful for nap times, because they will be well sheltered from the sun, the hot Florida sun, as well as having this awesome air mesh area for air to get through and being able to also see them, which is a really nice option. They're also 50 UPF 50, which is really nice. You can see them when you close this up. And it's got a nice big handle that's adjustable, as well as little spots to put some things, maybe a phone, as well as mesh back here, which I really like, and a super easy one-handed release, which I love, to recline. And you can see them if you would like, as well as being able to have some fresh air. There's some nice big deep pockets. You could fit a diaper bag and a few other things down there, which is really nice, as well as this easy one-handed stop to keep it from rolling away. And it's easy enough to maneuver with one hand with both kiddos in it. I think we'll see what it looks like when it's folded up, because it's probably pretty big. But overall, if you're not doing a lot of buses, this is a really great deal. Or if you have somebody to carry it. But overall, I think it's a really great fit, especially for every day. Yeah, the kids are really comfortable in it. This is the Bob Revolution Flex 3.0 with a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old in it. She does have somewhere to put her legs, which is really nice, and it doesn't get in the way of the wheel. And she's really tall, and she seems like she's got a pretty good amount of seat. Is that comfortable, Sophia? Yeah, she says it's pretty comfortable. You like it, Daisy? It seems like it's easy to get in and out of. You gonna get out so we can see? Easy for them to just kind of slide out, which is really nice. And to get back in if you wanted them to get in and out all the time. This is Owen. Now we also have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old. And that way you can kind of see what it would look like to have a younger kid and an older kid in it. And it's pretty easy to push even with both of them in it. So overall, that's what the Bob Revolution Flex 3.0 looks like. I think it's the best bet for a bigger kid because of this ability to have all the leg room. Baby Jogger, City, Mini, GT2 double. I think for probably birth to 4, but after that the legs start getting too long and there's just nowhere for the legs to go. As you can see, with the 7-year-old, her feet have nowhere to go. Even though if you do have smaller ones, it has a really nifty feature where you can access the basket underneath and this little thing pops out and becomes a nice footrest. So they can kind of lay flat when you recline them, which is really nice. It just still doesn't give your bigger kids anywhere to put their feet. This is the City Select Luxe. I really love the way it handles. The seats pop in and out and can be reversed. I do love that they actually have somewhere for your feet to go, and a nice big basket underneath, and nice big coverage when it comes to space. You could get away with a bigger kid in this, as she's decided to get into it to show us. Don't know that it's ideal, but it is doable, and she seems pretty comfortable, and it's really well padded and folds up pretty nice. So that's one that I like for maneuverability. They do have a great selection here. If you have a Bye Bye Baby nearby, I would suggest visiting it to get the best fit for you, at least to look at it. They also have a 20% off coupon when you sign up for their thing, which saves you a lot. It saved me $100 off my stroller when I bought it last week. Let's see. I don't know. There was one I really wanted to look at by Chico, whatever they're called. I don't know. I've always called them Chico. Whatever they're called. It's the Bravo 2, but I can't find it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Well, now you've seen all of the strollers that I'm going to be able to review and give you guys a better insight as to what is best for your family. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time at Disney. Talk to you later. Bye.